all I could think was, are you kidding me? I've felt this before. This real mushy feeling in my foot, just kind of like my foot's not connected to the pedal. And I'm only 1 week out from a race, and look what happened. The sole ripped off my tri shoe. I've done it before. This is the 4th time. What am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to go find some new ones, right? Well, come to find out, there's a little bit of a shoe shortage out there, especially in tri shoes. You know what? Let's go find out what I did and what I had to do to find a new tri shoe only 1 week before the race. Stay right here, because I'm going to give you some really good information. Just got my Amazon shoes in. They came packaged like what you see here in a plastic wrap, kind of safe from the weather. I'll take my handy dandy opener. We'll cut them open. I have not looked at these. Obviously, we're not. You can see that this packaging is untouched. So we're seeing them both at the same time. You and I. Santic Cycling for Freedom. The shoes. Just kind of generic looking box. No big deal. Nothing special in there. Got the code, and we'll open them up now. See what's inside. Comes with instructions on how to mount the cleats, mountain bike style road shoes. Comes in a bunch of different languages. You can see right here how to make the adjusters. You know my colors. If you look, you've seen my colors. They're red, black, and bright yellow. So, needless to say, Coach John has gotten himself a pair of bright yellow Santic Triathlon shoes. They are the plastic soled, because right now I can't find a good carbon soled shoe out there. They're kind of hard to come by. It's got the right colors. Lots of ventilation in these shoes. Got a little spot here. You can hang them on the side of the bike, or you can put your elastic band through there. Decent sized loop to pull the shoe on with. Velcro looks good. Pulls out. It'll stay right there. Makes it easy to get your foot inside the shoe. There you go. Santic shoes. And we're ready to ride. One of the big concerns in cycling and in triathlon racing is weight. So, how much do these shoes weigh? Let's take a look first at the Sworks shoe. This is supposedly one of the lighter shoes on the market. It is a carbon soled shoe. This shoe came in at 0.3 kilograms or 10.58 ounces. Not too bad. It's a pretty light shoe. Dropping the Santic shoe on the scale, I was really surprised to find that this shoe came in at 0.2 kilograms or 7.5 ounces. So as far as weight goes, this shoe is a very lightweight. It is very stiff. For the money, I really like the lightness and the stiffness of this shoe. Well, the shoes don't feel bad. It's going to take a little bit of practice. I'm going to do it 3 or 4 more times to get used to putting my foot in and out. But as far as cycling goes, it feels like these shoes are going to do the job. Well, folks, I'm now ready to test the shoes in race conditions. I've done 4 starts with these, 3 of them successful, 1 of them kind of a disaster area. But what I've noticed though is if you look here, the shoes hang a little bit weird on the pedals. I'm going to try this for this race and see what happens. The one disaster was because they were hanging so low and tilted. I have to reach under a little bit more to get on the pedal, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Well, so it's post-race, and my race report on the shoes is I had a crash and burn on the fast mount. It did not work at all. I'm gonna have to rework it totally. Just couldn't get my feet into these particular shoes as well as I had in the past. I just couldn't get past the back heel. The heel crushed down as my foot went into it. I had to pull it back out, ride a little bit, and then put my foot in and pull the heel out. That's going to be an issue. I have to figure out some way of doing elastic bands to make these shoes right here work for me in a triathlon. Other than that, I felt no flex whatsoever in the plastic sole over the carbon sole, but it was a flat race. There was no climbing at all. So we'll have to see how that goes on the climbing. But besides that, the shoe worked good. I liked the shoe as far as power goes, as far as fit goes. It just, I got to get that mount down. Before we wrap this up, remember our sponsor, jscoachingsystems.com, 10 for $10 sprint triathlon training plan. That's right, 10 weeks, $1 a week for only $10 to get you ready for your beginner, intermediate, or advanced training plan. All right, if you got value from this video, make sure you hit subscribe. Now let's wrap up the Santic Triathlon shoe and see how it rates. How's it look? I like the looks of this shoe. It does look really good with my JS Coaching Systems red, black, and yellow kits. I like that. It's in stock. That's really important right now is you can get this shoe. You just order it, Amazon.com. I am an associate for Amazon. I will get a commission. There is a description down below. That's what helps me be able to bring you this valuable information. Also, this shoe is lightweight. Remember, it's lighter than the Sworks high-end shoe. That's really kind of neat that it is lighter than the shoe with the carbon sole. Airflow. It has got really good airflow. Not the best airflow I've ever had in a shoe. It's got good drainage in a couple spots on the sole. It fits good. It's a 45. I'm a 45. It fits me perfect. And for a plastic sole, it is good and stiff. Now, the minuses for this, it does hang. Remember, it hangs really weird on the pedal because the weight is toward the back of the shoe and makes it very, very hard for the style of quick mount I've been doing for the last couple of years. I will figure this out. Also, the worst part about it is the one thing I really don't like about the shoe, when you put your foot in on the quick mount, it has a tendency to fold these two little nibs up here, up underneath, and get stuck behind your heel, and you've got to stick your finger down in and pull them out. I guess I'm gonna have to live with that while I have these shoes. As a rating, from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give the Santic Triathlon shoe a rating of 7.5 out of 10. Remember, if you got value from this video, smash me in the face to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and go down in the comments and tell me what triathlon shoe do you wear and what do you like about it? This is Coach John. Boom. I'm out.